And it's Kuma versus Pokey. There we go.
All right, dope. I don't know that I've gotten to watch Pokey very much in this game just yet. I feel like I've only seen them play once. I feel like maybe there's a little bit of, I don't know if it's character struggle in the terms of like Luke doesn't quite scratch the playstyle that worked out for them so well with Falk, or if it's trying to fit their way into the engine and figure out how it functions just yet. But I know I've gotten the impression that they've felt like they've struggled with this game a little bit. Not that you would believe that with how this round is going for them into Kuma right now. Punish counter DI. We do have enough damage to close this out. We're not even going to need to spend any bar. Yes, indeed. That's a damn near a perfect for the first round out of Pokey.
Yeah, I think you're right in Pokey. We haven't seen them as much as, we were seeing them in 5. And it could be, not character crisis being the word, but like, there's no Falk function in this game, I would say. Like, the closest would be JP, and that's just not even close, I guess. Like, there's just no one-to-one, so you're stuck playing a character that is suboptimal to what you want, whether it's, visually, playstyle, frame data, like archetype, any of the things, and so you're just not as motivated to play. But we do see...
Okay. Pressing the issue. I think there's a little bit... I feel like there's a couple of spots where Pokey is jumping in a spot where they could be controlling the space in front of them.
I like the idea from Pokey, but again, like with a lot of the projectiles in this game, you just recover so fast. It's tough to try and DI through a lot of them, especially at some kind of range.
Oh,
what a read.
That's gotta feel bad. That's a quick 45, nearly 50%. And the Spire, the OD Spire, I'm sorry, the OD portals does end up working out there, giving Kuma a little bit of a backdoor anti-air to cover their approach.
And the drive rush going to connect here as well, so going to put him full screen away. Not quite dead yet, but a pixel, and it's the teleport! Oh, no.
You know what's wild about that, too? The teleport comes after the squats, so it was like, oh, what's it going to be? Okay, I'm squatting. I'm baiting out that I'm going to do spike. Nope. Teleport, keep myself safe. Clip by the overhead, right in range 0. Pokey had that one good round, and now they seem like they're really struggling to get the initiative going.
Yeah, JP, Kuma doing a really good job at playing the space that, it goes kind of hand in hand with what you were saying about Pokey jumping too much, where instead of approaching on the ground, which is admittedly tough to do against JP, but like, they're spending a lot of time in the air.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason for that is you want to be trying to jump to deal with, if you catch out a bad, ghost throw or something. But I think it's too linear. I feel like Pokey it's really transparent how Pokey is trying to maneuver around the screen and play. And after that first round, Kuma's like, yeah, okay, I get it.
And one thing that I don't think JP is entirely lacking is anti-airs. Like, he's obviously not tier 1, not having like a full invincible anti-air and things like that, but he's got Poison's crouching medium punch from last game. Like, he's doing okay in the anti-air department.
Yep, nice pickup. We're not going to cash out the level 3, but it puts us on
1 touch?
1 to 2 touches. I don't think 1 touch scaling is a big thing. Okay, 1 touch for... No, this isn't going to kill for Pokey. Nope. That's not CA.
It does give you a lot of drive gauge back, which is very crucial in this matchup.
That was a really long parry pump into nothing. OD Sandblast earns Pokey a little bit of real estate.
The level
Just
2?
Parry, you're full screen. Why did you let go, my son?
Not realizing it's a block button just yet. The ghost, there's that bad ghost you were looking to call out earlier, Brad.
Yep. Finally coming back around to it. It's funny that it's like circled back around where Kumo's in that spot. And it's like, all right, all you need to do is play solid, and now you make the decision to do the silly thing. I like that Pokey's trying to bring in OD Sandblaster as a means of like, all right, cool, if I use this, I can get the better of some of these full screen exchanges.
Oh, that was really slick, using the air movement, trying to get over.
All right. No check. There's 0 checks on the DRs right now.
Just getting it for free. Again, back and forth. The drive reversal. Again, coming out from Pokey. Another good jump in attempt here. Oh,
Oh,
big
and we're
read.
able to blow up the Amnesia, but I don't think Pokey was expecting that to connect. That DI was supposed to be for like a stun, and now a little bit too antsy. Thankfully, Kuma has nothing in the tank. The level 1 wins out in the Fireball exchange, and it is 1 game apiece.
Yeah, we learn week after week how good the level 1 is as the reversal option. Sometimes being invincible to throws and projectiles.
Well, it's not invincible to projectiles. It just comes out so fast that it has a tendency to beat out the other projectiles in the exchange.
Is it projectiles or strikes? I see.
It's
now,
strikes. Level ones are not projectile invuln. They are strike invuln.
You heard it here, chat. Doctor doesn't know anything.
They know that. Perfect parry out of Kuma right into the back. The regular throw. I'm sorry. There it is once again. See, notice that the first hit out of the level 1 beats the ghosts. And that's what keeps Pokey clean. If the ghost was already on top of him, he would have gotten smoked.
Oh yeah, projectiles. You were right. It's strike and throw invincible.
Yeah.
I look it up every week. One of these days, I'll convert it to memory, chat. But the jump in there, converting to a victory here for Kuma, setting up set point here in game 3.
That was wild too, because that was potentially a really smart DI, but Kuma found the perfect spot to up back. Pokey's had a really hard time defending these, finally managing to get around that level 2 this time. Parry pump out of Kuma works out for them, getting a lot of plus frames, finally taking their turn back, and another drive rush goes unanswered.
Got the counter hit too, which leads to a full combo, full screen away. Punish counter throw? A little tough putting yourself in the corner, but who cares when you can just teleport away to safety? Only 2 bars, so you're not going to be able to close it out just yet, but it is pretty dang close.
I mean, he's in burnout. See, I like the attempt. Okay, a nice whiff punish. Yeah, so I think the goal there was Kuma threw out the ghost, and the hope was that the ghost would be active and just keep Pokey from being able to invincible level 1. I'm actually double checking because the way that interaction kept happening, the ghost is coded as a projectile, right?
So it does have it's not projectile from frame 1. It's only when it swipes. So that's why you can dash through them. So it doesn't actually have a body before.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe in this matchup specifically, like